In TrainMon5, there are two versions of the monitoring application. The first is an HTML version, and the second is a WebGL version. So which one should you use? Well, that depends. The WebGL version of the application is the recommended version to use as it has the sharpest graphical detail available. However, the WebGL environment, while supported by all major web browsers, can be an intensive application to run on small-powered devices. When this happens, the performance degrades, leading to a negative experience in terms of usability. So for the users whose devices that just don't have the processing power to run the WebGL version, an HTML-based version is made available as a fallback. The look, feel, and operation of each version is almost entirely identical to the other. The only caveat to the HTML-based version is that when you zoom in and out, certain items may not scale correctly due to how web browsers render HTML content. There are three methods to monitor a layout in TrainMon5. The first method is through the use of the TrainMon5 website itself. iPhone and iPad users should really be the only ones to use this method, and this is due to the fact that Apple does not allow private application distribution outside of the App Store, unlike Android. Since TrainMon5 is not a public application, an iOS app cannot be created for TrainMon5. Thus, all iPhone and iPad users must use the website. While this is an inconvenience, it is the nature of Apple's lockdown on private apps. The other two options are the standalone applications for Android and desktop computers, which includes Windows, Mac, and Linux-based operating systems. These standalone apps can be obtained from the groups.io website files section for TrainMon5. You can download both the HTML and WebGL version of the application, and both can be installed at the same time. For the rest of this video, I will use the standalone desktop application to guide you through the monitor program. I will start by clicking the Select from My Device option and select the downloaded layout. Once the layout is selected, we'll go ahead and open it. When the layout opens, you will momentarily see a set of spinning gears. These spinning gears are an indication that the web browser is drawing the layout according to the viewport size of the web browser screen. This is a feature that is known as on-demand rendering, and its purpose is to efficiently handle very large layouts on small-powered devices. This setting is on by default for any new layout opened on a device. As you pan and zoom the layout after 1 second has passed of no further action, the layout will redraw itself to display the new area. Some layouts are small enough that this feature is not needed. So, if you decide to, you can turn it off in the settings menu. The main control panel also offers other options such as opening a layout, manually starting or stopping the monitoring of a layout, and some other adjustable settings. As a tale of caution, any changes you make for each layout you view are saved to your web browser's local storage and will be lost if you clear your history or cache of anything related to TrainMon5. And that's the basics of monitoring a layout.